Hi friends, in this video let's talk about security in the Power BI. It is one of the important concepts in the Power BI. If you see in detail, we'll implement the security with the help of the role based security model along with a row wise data. It means that the people who belongs to a particular role, they'll get a similar kind of privileges as well. If you go with a data wise, if the row is tied to a particular person, then that row only will be visible to a particular person. Let us assume there are around 3 users in my machine. So one is the admin, he will see everything. Let us say second person belongs to a particular location data. So that time if he logins into the particular portal, he will see that location data only. Third, if he belongs to a separate location, he will get that data only in the portal. So that's how the security will be implemented in the Power BI. Let me show you how to implement a security in the Power BI. So let me go to the Power BI desktop. There, let me load some sample data before going to show some security examples. So let me load some data from the SQL Server. So I just clicked on the SQL Server. It is asking me to provide my server name as SQL ./SQL 2012. Click on OK. So once I click on OK, it shows me the list of available databases in the server. So if I expand my database, here I will be selecting the AdventureWorks Data Warehouse 2012. If I expand my database, I can see the list of tables which are available in the particular database. Here I am going to select a couple of dimension tables and a couple of fact tables. So here let me select the fact internet sales. Totally here I have selected 3 dimension tables as well as one fact table. In the right side I can see the sample data. If I want to change the column names or some calculations, I can do the edit, but I don't want to do that. Let me click on load. So once I click on load, so based on the size of the data in the table, it takes a while to load. So here you can see that progress, loading progress. So that progress button is visible while loading. It takes a while because I am doing the in memory related stuff. So once it is ready, so in the right side you can see the fields here. So these are the list of available data sets for us: dim product category, dim product subcategory, fact internet sales. Here let me develop one dummy dashboard, so which are of having 2 visualizations. I am not going to the a complex like a visualization dashboard. So let me select a simple stuff. So with this is a one which are of having this much of size, and here let me select one more as let me select either this here, otherwise yeah, okay, first this, next let me select another one as this, either is fine, or either of it. So either of it is fine. So let me move to little right, yeah. So let me select the columns for this. So for the first visualization, so let me select columns from the dim product. Here I'll be selecting as a English product name, yeah, English product name, and one column from the fact table that has a sales amount. Okay, yeah, if you see the data here, so I have a more number of rows here, you can see it. Okay, so let me maximize it and let me show you. Yeah, here this much of data I have. Okay, so let's keep it that back to the report and let's select this. So let me select the sales amount here as well as one column from the dimension that is product category. So English product category, just to minimize that. Yeah, now let me minimize the fields. Yeah, and if you see this, yeah, here I have so accessories, bikes and clothing, and here I have multiple products here. So this is a category and this is the list of products which are having in my system. So this is a very basic page which are having 2 visualizations. So when we really talk about a dashboard, it contains many controls, many visualizations in the page. But let's go with the security with this 2 controls or 2 visualizations. How to do that fast? So let's go to the modeling. So in the modeling, you have a option as manage roles and view role as. So here, as I told you, so we will be going with help of the role based security. So let me go with it. Yeah, here you can see manage roles. Okay, first you need to create the roles. Okay, then you can see the output. If you go with the particular role, what would be the output, you will get it. Okay, so now, so let me click on manage roles. So once I click on manage roles, it opens a pop-up. Yeah, it is taking a while. Yeah, so this is the empty window. As of now, I don't have any roles created. Okay, so this is an empty window. So let's click on this create button. Okay, to create the new roles. If you already have existing roles, you can delete from this. So let me click on create option to create a new roles. So once I click on create option, here I'll be getting the name as a new role by default. You can keep whatever the name you want. So first I want to create a role to see the bikes information, bikes products information. So when I log in with a bikes role, I should get the sales and the bikes only. Then how to filter it? So that bike value is from the product category. Select the product category table, and once you click on product category, you will get this kind of add filter. Click on add filter, and on what column do you want to filter it? I want to filter based on the English product category name. Let's select that. So once I select on it, it opens a world window with a DAX, pre-formatted DAX. Let's wait for a while. It opens that. I think it's loading. Wait. Yeah, it's loaded. So this is a formatted DAX. Here I need to provide what is the value I want. So I want to provide a value as bikes. So if the user logins with a bikes role, then he will get the bikes related sales only. Okay, so once you're done with it, you can click on save. So I just clicked on save. Now I have two roles. One is the general role, which I can see everything in the page. The second one is a bikes role, which I can see only bikes related information. So before going to observe the output for the bikes role, so if you see that I have many products here, and I can see three categories as of now: accessories, bikes, and clothing. And I can see many products. You can see if you here. Okay. Now let me observe the output if I log with a bikes role. How to observe the output? So if you see here, we have a two options. One is to manage the roles, create or update or delete. Second one is the view output as a roles. So now I can change my role to the bikes, and I can see the output, how it looks like when I log in with them bikes. Is it correctly working or not? I can validate during the development time itself. How to do that? So let's click on view role as. Once you click on view role, so it opens a separate pop-up, and it's showing the list of available roles. So if you see here, so by default is none will be selected. It means that general role, it is a default role, and you have a bikes role. So you can select, if you select the bikes role, you will get only bikes related information. So let me select that, and I'll show you what would be the output if you log in with a bikes role. So let me select the bikes, click on OK. So once you click on OK, so you can see the output if you log in with a bikes. See here, if you see this, so there is output you will be getting only with a bikes. And if you see this, there is a limited products are there in the system. Now, see, if you see earlier, we have many line items, and many products are there. And if you see now, you have only limited. And here also you can see only one bikes option. Here we don't have a accessories and clothing. And you can see in which role currently it is running. You can see. So now using report as a bikes role. So if you want to stop this, and if you go back to the, if you want to go back to the previous general or normal roles, you can click on stop viewing button. It means that it will take you to the original position. So this is how we'll implement a security in the Power BI. So currently, like, we are doing like a static stuff, but you can do that dynamic as well. So that also you can store in the database, and it automatically takes your user ID as a username, and it validates it. So what for this particular user, what are all the products, or what are all the information we need to show in the dashboard. It means that, So that ID should link to the data, then only it is possible. So that's how we'll implement a security in the Power BI. So I will show you if the data is linked to the user ID, how to implement that security. I'll show you in the next video. So please keep watching our videos. That's it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions in the Power BI or MSBI, please write a mail to training to sql@gmail.com. So that's it. So thank you for watching. Here I will be clicking as a stop viewing. It means that now it went to the original position. You can see all the products, and here also you can see the original sales amount based on the products. If you want to highlight only this particular section, you can click on it. So if you want to go back, and you can click on the back report. So this is how the security works in the Power BI. That's it. So thank you for watching.